Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. My name is Rebecca, and I'm going to get right into your weekly love reading. For those of you who are regulars on my channel, I'm sorry I've been away. You know already, if you're a regular, that I am in Philly, from Philly, and so too much was going on, right? But here I am, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for checking me out. We're going to get into this connection reading. It's for today, November 10th to the 17th, next 7 days, to see what's going on in a connection that you have with someone. Start off with your oracle cards, and then we'll get into your traditional cards. All right, guys? So, Taurus, Spirit of Skulls, Spirit of the Lion, and Spirit of Enchantment. Wow. Wow, these are not regular cards. A lot of times, depending on the time and the reading, certain cards will come up a lot, but Spirit of the Lion and Spirit of Enchantment is a rare one for my readings. Spirit of Skulls showed up earlier, I believe. Depression, illness, melancholy, right? And then we have Spirit of the Lion, talking about, of course, being the leader, having recognition, respect. Let's see if we can get that focused. There we go. And Spirit of Enchantment, spells, incantations, and as much as Spirit of Enchantment, much more to do with momentariness, right? Putting a spell on someone for a moment, enchanting them for a moment, temporary, right? So, yes. Excellent, excellent. Interesting set of oracle cards. So, Taurus, let's get into your reading. We'll know more about those oracle cards when we pull out your traditional tarot cards. I'm going to pull cards for your person and for you, Taurus, and see what this week holds in this connection. Show me what's going on for Taurus, November 10th to the 17th. All right. Straight out, we have your person coming in as a Two of Wands this week, and you're coming in with Eight of Cups. They see you as a Ten of Swords, and you see them as a Six of Swords. They desire a Wheel of Fortune, and you desire a Knight of Cups. What needs to happen for them is Ace of Wands, and for you, it is Eight of Wands. Interesting. You guys are kind of matching your energies. Let's see, Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, we have another page. Beautiful energy. Page is always associated with overcoming fear. And the Page of Wands, of all of them, is the one who really is overcomes the fear of ridicule or being the odd one out. He's the one who sets out on his idea. He's the idealist. He's the one who sets out on his goal, his ideal for himself, his ideal path for himself, and he's fearless about it. And if that path is a different path than what other people follow, so be it. All right, let's get right into it, Taurus. Two of Wands and Eight of Cups. Well, your person is full steam ahead, right, this week. Two of Wands is Mars and Aries energy. So it's really like a warrior-like attitude of like saying, look, I'm ready for whatever the world has to throw at me. I'm ready to, give it my all. I'm ready. I'm ready to take the next step, the Two of Wands. You know, with the Ace of Wands, you've sown the seed. We have the Ace of Wands here. But with Two of Wands, we're talking about taking that next very intentional, very fiery step out into the world to manifest that seed, right? So Eight of Cups, that's how your person is coming in. So they're powerful this week, fiery this week, and raring to go. Taurus, Eight of Cups is for you. So Eight of Cups is all about having had enough of really tiring relationships, okay? So this week, Taurus, you are very much saying goodbye to the energy suckers. You're going to be saying goodbye this week to relationships that just don't suit you. You have had enough of pouring your energy into cups where there is nothing in return, or where your energy is almost even wasted to a degree, right? Where it's like you're just getting nowhere with this person, right? Eight, number for strength and boundaries. And it's really the desire to elevate your level of relationships. It's a decision that the relationships you will have going forward, though they may be fewer, they are They will be deeper, right? And they will be with people of substance and people that you feel are really worth your time and worth the energy that you're also putting into them. So it's really nice. I love the Eight of Cups because it's a good, positive, powerful energy of really having had enough, right? Now, let's get into how you see each other. Taurus, your person sees you as a Ten of Swords and you are seeing them as a Six of Swords. So you guys are kind of in the same place in as much as they see that you are coming out of a period of having really taken a lot of hits, right? You've taken a lot of hits to your psyche. You've taken a lot of hits to your ego. You've had to really overcome a lot. And now you're coming into a period where you are noticeably stronger. You're noticeably more confident. The same things don't affect you. You know, you've really sort of grown out of a certain period in your life where certain types of interactions, experiences, etc., may have before would have really knocked you down, right? Now you're coming out of that. It's a real line being drawn in the sand here in terms of like, you know, that was then, that was me then, and this is me coming out of it, you know. Ten of Swords is very much that, and it will be that maybe there was some kind of final piece, a final sword that happened recently, a final sort of knockdown that you've had to overcome. But in any case, your person is seeing this in you. Right, so they're seeing you make a very significant change, a very powerful change. How do you see them? You see them as a Six of Swords. It's interesting. You see them as really moving away from strife. I almost feel like you see them as a vehicle for you also to move away from strife, right? So as you are coming into this week, making a commitment to have deeper connections with that Eight of Cups, you're also seeing kind of that level of harmony in this person, right? Almost as if I feel here, Taurus, like you both are on this journey towards harmony, right? And for you, it's very much like a together thing. You feel like you guys are sort of doing this together. It's a nice feeling. It's a really, really nice feeling. And I want to say, Taurus, also, for me, I feel like this week, if you're resonating with this reading, it may be that this week is the week that you've made the decision that this is the person for you, right? Because with Eight of Cups and Six of Swords, it's a very kind of like, okay, I'm deciding to say goodbye to this and hello to that. And it's like, it's that line, you know, in a way. And that's how it feels to me. Like for some of you, Taurus, this will be a real leveling up of commitment on your part this week, right? Your commitment to this individual. Now, what do you guys desire? Well, Wheel of Fortune for your person and Knight of Cups for you. So Wheel of Fortune, your person is really wanting things to fall into place. You know, they're wanting good fortune to come in. They're wanting the opportunities to come their way. They desire this. It's an interesting card to have in a position of desire. And I would say more than anything, Wheel of Fortune, it is the when the wheel spins, perfect opportunities come your way, right? And I would say that Wheel of Fortune in your person's position of desire, it feels to me like your person is, and along with that Two of Wands, they are really ready, right? So they may have ruined, I want to say almost there may have been times in the past where opportunities have come along that they missed or they weren't ready for them, right? Your person is really, really ready. They're ready. They're ready to take the plunge or the leap. They're ready to take the right opportunity that comes their way, the perfect opportunity, and certainly in love. And I want to say here too with you, Taurus, I want to say that they are desiring for things to sort of, I want to say develop, right? Develop in a way where they can maybe almost get a second chance, right? They're ready this time to make the most of this opportunity and love, if you know what I mean. Just as you are resonating up also with your commitment. You desire a Knight of Cups, Taurus. So again, it could very well be that from your part, you are desiring your person to very much sweep you off your feet, Certainly, if you're coming from a position of Eight of Cups, Taurus, again, you may be used to being the one who's always pouring in, pouring in, pouring in. And so part of, I want to say, part of your decision to move forward, I say, with this relationship and maybe with the level of commitment in this relationship, you too also very much desire seeing them step to the plate more, seeing them really make the effort of sweeping you off your feet with that Nine of Cups. And so this is a week for that also. You desire that. Can also be that your person is desiring the opportunity to sweep you off your feet. This feels good together, these two energies. And it's like, I almost feel like your person as well is maybe embodying a little bit of that spirit of the lion, coming in as that Knight of Cups, sweeping you off your feet, making the most of the best opportunities coming their way in this love connection, and really stepping to the plate like a lion would. Now, what needs to happen? Ace of Wands and Eight of Wands. So boundaries, right? So for you, there's a healthy, again, coming out of Eight of Cups, turning your back on certain people. It can very well be that for some of you, Taurus, there may be ex-lovers or people who have inclinations, romantic inclinations towards you or what have you, or friends, whatever it is. I feel like this Eight of Wands is certainly connected to the Eight of Cups, in as much as you turning your back on certain relationships may make some people come at you this week with Eight of Wands energy. Eight of Wands is very mixed emotions. It's mixed energies. It's not really coherent, and it's a situation you find yourself in where you will need to put boundaries in place, right? There's just too much, right? Too much, too many people getting too close, too many people taking liberties, etc. Or certainly, I want to say, coming into you in a way that requires boundaries being set, right? So this is a week for you. Part of this resonating up in this commitment, part of this connection will be that you may indeed need to put certain boundaries in place in certain other areas of your life. Ace of Wands is what needs to happen for your person. So your person definitely needs to show their attraction, their affection. Ace of Wands is the great phallic symbol in tarot also. And so, of course, it is the fire that comes with a new passion. It is that fire, that burning, passionate fire that comes with a new connection. And certainly when we talk about love, it is the passion that comes with a new love, right? Ace is being new. But a lot of times when Ace of Wands shows up in a reading like this, where it's obvious there is a connection between the two of you already, deep connection, a loving connection. Right now here, I feel very much more like a situation of roles, boundaries, and just kind of figuring out, you know, where you guys stand and how you guys can move forward together. It feels to me like for you, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, they really need to show that sexual attraction they have for you, that physicality, and you being a Taurus, that doesn't surprise me. Because Tauruses really enjoy physicality in their relationships, and I think that sometimes they require more of that to know that the person who is with them loves them or cares for them. So very, very interesting, I want to say. Reading for you, Taurus. Definitely a reading, it feels to me. Maybe even in a relationship that you're in with someone, Taurus, where you may be, look, I'm blowing out the candle with my shuffling. I always do that. Where you are, you're both kind of maybe in a new relationship with each other. I want to say maybe it's less than a year old, right? Maybe it's only a few months old even, but it's like you guys are coming to a really strong understanding. There is a captivation this week. There's a deepening of love that happens this week. So I just think that that is just overall part of the resonating up of commitment, that decision that, yes, this is the right one. Everybody is kind of getting a chance to flex their romantic muscles and show each other who they can be for each other. There's a little bit of boundaries that need to be set, but I want to say, Taurus, that's mostly for you, I want to say, and for the rest of your life almost, maybe for your friends and those around you, because this connection here is definitely moving to deep commitment. And there's the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. and the Six of Pentacles. So this week is definitely going to be a resonating up of commitment with this deep, deep love, this recognition of love. But I think it may be even a recognition in a very material way, because we have Page of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. So it could be that this week, this leveling up of commitment is shown in a very physical or material way. You may decide to make moves to start to move in together, or to live together, or to share your environment, you know what I mean, to share your money, your environment, to share things in a much more tangible way. It's that kind of leveling up, you know. At first it's the heart, it's sex, it's the heart, it's emotions and feelings, and then you start to make a life together, a physical life together, right? Where your physicality really interacts with each other. And this is what I see here with Page of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles, a real sharing and a real first steps towards that physical life together, that physical connection. Maybe working, like I said, to move in together. This could have a lot to do here with this moving away. Some of you Tauruses may actually be leaving a roommate situation to move in with your lover here, right? And this week, that's what it's all about. Okay, and some of the depression and melancholy will be coming from this, right? It will be coming from you kind of walking away from certain relationships, but they don't serve the right purpose for you, right? And it is to say that, not necessarily, and for those of you like that roommate situation earlier, I said leaving relationships that don't do enough, that don't give you as much as you give to them. You know, there's different varying degrees of that, but that message of, for some of you, could simply be because you're connecting your physical lives together. It could simply be you moving out from a roommate situation or a home situation or some type of situation where that relationship also fundamentally changes as a result of your move, but the move in and of itself is a resonating up of this connection, this love connection that you have here, right? And so in this way, you see your person definitely as a vehicle towards more harmonious times. For some of you, you may be even leaving, I'm going to say, with that Ten of Swords, another important message. I wanted to wound this up, but this, I just felt this coming across as well. For some of you, you may even be leaving an abusive situation, right? So this lover, this connection you have with this person may also even be like they're really saving you, right? Because not only are you leaving, but you're moving towards much more harmonious times. So it could very well be that wherever you were living at was maybe dangerous. Maybe there was something you were going through where you were under kind of some sort of threat or oppression or just strife, negativity that was almost exhibited in a physical way. So it's going to be a very physical saving as well, or helping you get away from certain situations. That was just a special message. So for some of you who are resonating with that, if that is your situation and you're feeling all of this, this is a good week for that. This is a very good week. And don't forget to put those boundaries in place with the people that need to be put in their place. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you so, so much. I hope you forgive me for having left you all for this last week. I'm in Philadelphia, and as I said, there was just too much going on in the city. But in any case, I am here, and I hope you got something out of this reading. I hope it resonated for you, my lovely, lovely Taurus. But for right now, I'm going to say stay safe, stay healthy, most of all, stay kind to each other, and I will see you in your next Taurus Tarot Outlook. Bye-bye, guys.